was long before these days, a time and place new sown, while gospel John last suppers, vintage and reborn held far away as captive by orthodox sought wrong. Throughout the days my mentor of southern African birth held a lamp above his head to throw light across the room where within the elders sat, so silent, wise, and streamside solitary strong. And waiting out the storm in league with a loving Christ. A loving Christ. The wounds you carry through each street, where the elders gather your soul to mend. Your eyes will light their lamp to send you friends. In the brightest light of blue sky day, I'll give you my all to keep you safely found full strength to the Spirit's call. And your whole life through is before your eyes. Orthodoxy will step aside his mask and ritual guise. A new song to your peace of mind is born on medley's victory rise. And the calm that follows strong the inner and outer storm. Finally came the somewhat ill-advised my way by and through many and varied perspectives that I'm mort heaping all my clothes and books in the back seat of my Ford Tempo, take leave of my pa's Rambles shack homestead. So a mere mighty day or two forthwith I was on my way, minus the necessary survival long-term resources to keep my traversing self afloat more than a week or so. That was a long, long time ago, my friends. It is 3 hours down the road from the light above the door to the church, where the dove of life first rays shine bold, and the noon of day hymnals seek as told the way to southern here comes soul, and way up north that Jesus graced with strident wails spouting water. Solstice holy, here come brother. He know my heart beats lost of him. He know the day's road home is thin. Lord of the great Mississippi road, pack my bags before I go. Roar that line loud and bluesy. Here come the shepherd of the shepherd, railing down the coast of mercy's true. He got the brass cup filled for you, my brethren, to the high above. He'll see you later by the streaming sea. He already there en route indeed. They put an axe in the hand of the storm itself, wild as contraband retrobation cut down, and the hurricane raked up the archetypal coast. Dismissed worldwide carnage was born to be the roof above the bookshop windows too. Why would womanhood in prayer leave her vulnerable like that to midnight drear proverbial warn? 2,000-year brick stack John Gospel 12. She might park bench near Emily, or setting homeless signs the homesteads would see. And anyway, a while, the state of man is drying paint on the wall. And she'd only ask me how to help her some way, give her money to just be safe. And there she stood at the dark night alone, driving like rains that violent fall to the needy most gathered. The first flight one of the graveyard country. Worldwide prototype bullet dance father of twins. And help for all who believe and pray is the inroad on the surest way. Never do harm the dove soul child of purest ways and days. Her eyes, as everyone knows, are the windows of her sacred soul. I'm not going to read comedy now. Bridging two cities of love and kindness. Imagine a pair of bridging cities, the one contrived of interconnecting technologies, multiform industries, and as well as these previous unified, and at the same instance diversified on the currents of quantitatively evolving smaller stores, knowing each as well as can be the limits, boundaries, and parallel, as well as shops share supply and demand equilibrium, sharing art, science, clothing, etc., as if there were a tight-rowed ship that sister city made, both daily and weekly, and less of these monthly runs from one city to the other. Whenever, say, a vital or lesser than vital product of Congress concerned was through a limited time availing to be, by someone on equal terms with the needed cash flow, purchased for whatever reason was to that individual person made apparent. Made apparent. A city in its surrounding suburbs located west of the bridge linking its generous stretch of land to the residential and much sparser industrial parsonage, unique to the other stretching more toward what geographically speaking lay east and west and north of its connecting residential to commerce day-to-day equilibrium, and had long ago been a self-contained city with horse and buggy routes zigzagging fore and aft each miniature district. Neither city was rich in farmland or systems of acquired irrigation, or less for that matter, open lands large enough for lucrative pasturing, fenced-in grazing animal herds. They had lived in a residential area particular to the city farther west-northwest, the strangest of immigrants' families who had, in the middle of the previous 18th century, left on the matriarchal side some uncertain place deeply rooted in the rugged Scandinavians, whereas the matriarchal ancestors migrated as well from South Ireland, mostly likely previously to the crippling potato famine because of the crippling potato famine.